People cope with pain that's so huge and insurmountable by using alcohol, by using drugs, by getting into relationships, by gambling, anything that's done so excessive that you're not living in the present time and you're causing harm to yourself. And that comes from trauma.
Tsow-Tun has many programs that help residential school victims of sexual abuse, violence, relationship issues, grief and loss.
We're not meant to stay in that place of coping and enduring. We're meant to go there and take care of ourselves.
I think when people come to Tsow-Tun, we offer programs, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is how we treat each other.
We're human beings. We're here, and that honor and respect needs to be there at all times. And my language is called hlumsk, which means honor and respect at the same time that I approach this moment right now.
Having those connections and gives them some important tools when they're done their programs and walk away with some of that healing.
Tsow-Tun leased land off of the Snanawas people. August of 2022, that lease ends. It's up. We don't have enough space for offices or clients. The clients have had to have at least 3 or 4 people in a room, and those rooms were really built for 2 people. So
Chief Seymour, when he found out that the lease was up for Nanu's, and knowing that we have a large land base here, he worked with our staff who found Jason Campbell.
I think about how many people have walked through the doors at Tsow-Tun and how many people have done their healing there. I have sadness that we're leaving there. I do. And at the same time, I have excitement that we're moving and we're going to have a new facility.
I was honored to attend the ground blessing ceremony on behalf of Chief Seymour, and it was very nicely run.
We wanted to make sure that we bless the ground in a cultural, traditional way.
So the grounds where we're moving to Duncan, the house that's being built on it, everything has ceremonial protocols attached to it to make sure that it is a place of love, a place of belonging, a place of healing, but also a place of protection.
I think the land is so sacred because the work that takes place there for the clients, they leave some of their hurts and pains behind.
What we do helps save lives. It absolutely helps save lives. And it's not us saving it, but we create an environment where people have the ability to save their own lives.
There's this idea that goes back probably about 100 years in architecture that form follows function.
The architecture before contact represented something as individual as my thumbprint here, that comes directly from the creator. The design of the house, the regalia that we wear or wore, tells the story before one word spoken. It's healing, it's sacred, and so it must be done right.
We decided to do this bottoms-up lean process. It was a lot of work, but also every aspect of that building, the staff, the board, and the cultural support were involved.
The 3P process, production, preparation, process, is a way of bringing everybody together right from the beginning, enabling them to discover and understand their own building, to understand how they work, to understand how their programs work, to map it out, and then to go in and design the building together now that they have been empowered to understand what they do and look at it in detail.
Who knows better what a job takes to be done than the people actually doing those jobs?
Because everybody who works here is part of the healing. And they talked about that over and over, that if someone needs to talk, even the cleaning staff set down their cleaning supplies and talk, because caring for the people who have come here is the most important thing.
Architecture takes on the life of healing, helping the people move forward.
First and foremost, we actually took the site, and as you can see, we've left the trees all the way around the building so that it is embedded in the forest. We actually, even with the trees that we cut, they're going to be used, they're going to be the siding for the building. Most people, when they take a set of architectural drawings, they have a really hard time imagining what a space is and how that's going to look and how that's going to feel, how big it is. We can take that building design and turn it into a 3D building online, and then through virtual reality actually walk around the building. This has really allowed us to communicate, to design a building that really works for them.
Now the new building is designed to meet the needs. It has enough room for doing art and doing the reclaim and reframe sessions. It has all kinds of room designed specifically for running a trauma program.
That process of planning has brought to light what the actual needs are for each of the jobs that are done at our centre. Right from cooks and the cleaning and the counselors, the group rooms and the meeting rooms, the graduation, even helping with the process when clients arrive.
The way the building is built, from the entrance facing the east, which is a new day, new prayer. And so when the people walk in, there will be medicines that will be on the walls. There'll be spruce. It's a purifier cleanser. And then as they continue to walk, there'll be construction made of cedar, and it's a very powerful protector. And then there'll be construction of hemlock, which is a powerful restoration revitalization.
You have a reception desk with someone there, and in front of you is this 2-story wall of windows looking on to the spiritual courtyard, because culture is the core of what they do.
The house is going to be designed in a longhouse, and for people, coastal people, and even interior people, we traditionally lived in big houses and long houses. It's going to have 3 courtyards that are going to serve like the 3 fires. And the first one is going to be where all that spiritual work gets done. And probably the other courtyard's going to be where we grow vegetables and tobacco, sacred tobacco that we use in the sweat lodge and in pipe ceremonies. And then the third one is going to be where the clients can go to gather and rest. So I'm pretty excited about our new building.
We had done this whole design event, and we had talked about all the technical issues and all the process issues and all the different ways that the walls and everything was going to go. Daniela got up and she said, you know, walls and doors and bricks and filing cabinets and desks and all of those things are important, but love is the most important thing. We've really taken that to heart.
So I always tell my staff we're in the life and death business, and we need this new healing home so that we can be in the life business, so we can help people create that safe place for them to do their healing.
I believe this treatment centre is worthy of your support. Of course, with the pandemic, with supply and demand, costs have risen.
We're between $5 and $7 million short of what we need to build the building.
It's for a worthy cause. It's going to be a positive step for a lot of people.
It's been really good. I see those things being addressed, and I think, like I said, we might have hiccups along the way, but I think in the long run, we're going to be able to address the needs that we have and be able to move forward in such a good way. And we thank each and every one who does take that step and help us. TTLL.